Morning guys, we're here at R1T1 this morning. This is Missionary Experience. We hope you guys watch this whole video so you guys can get updates on everything that we're doing. We have a lot going on today, and I also want to introduce you guys to 𝙎𝙊𝘾𝙄𝘼𝐿. He is going to be our spiritual director over the students here at R1T1. This is just a little bit about what he's going to say. I want you guys to just kind of get to know him just for a second and see kind of what he says.
Dios los bendiga. Es para mí un placer poder ser parte de este proyecto. Estoy muy emocionado realmente de ser parte de él. Esperamos dar lo mejor de nosotros y usar todos los potenciales, las herramientas que Dios nos ha dado. Así que emocionado de ser parte de esto.
So for those of you who guys don't know, the idea is that he's going to be heading up the spiritual side of the program at R1T1. And the reason for that is because I have a lot on my plate now, and we're moving in 20 additional students for this year. So here at the end of February into March, we're going to be adding an additional 20 young men. And so we're really excited about that because that's just all the more reach that we can get. So that's just amazing for us. So we're just going to be teaming up with a buddy of mine and getting a backhoe and just start breaking this thing down. And then the Bobcat will help clearing out this lot right here so we can bring the school in, kind of flatten it all out. It's a really odd shape, this hill, because towards the top, you've got on one side it's kind of rockier, and then on the others it's kind of less rocky, but we've got to spread out everything in order to get up to there. Secondly, we are going to be leveling out this area over here, aquaponics stuff in here, and we're going to be laying a foundation across this whole floor right here in front of this, probably up to 2 or 3 inch height higher than this little platform right here. And we've got a drain there that's going to have to be careful with as well, because we want to make a little door so we can have access to this pump. This pump is strictly for overflow of the pond. It can seep into here in case this little hill is leaking, because we had some serious leaking issues going out through there. So right here, the idea is that we're going to put some picnic tables here so that people can eat, sit down, and have a little shade, maybe while some people are fishing, if that's in the cards for them. And then over here, we had a major leak. My goodness, I don't know what we did. I guess some wind had really got a hold of some leaves and brought them to our drain, and it clogged up here. So we had an overflow all the way out here. It wasn't terrible. We didn't lose too much water, but we did lose, maybe like 1,000 gallons of water. Lucky for us, we built a new cistern in that area so that if this ever happened, we wouldn't lose it all. We would at least have a spot where we could catch the water down there. So our tilapia are doing really good. The water level has dropped drastically, not because of the leak, but just simply because it hasn't rained for a few months now. So as soon as we get some more rains, this pond will fill back up. Check out our lettuce. I mean, this is amazing lettuce. This is high quality lettuce right here. All natural, completely ready to eat. Check this out. Oh, lechuga, perfecto. We have red as well, this color, which is more of just kind of a aesthetics. I want you guys to see underneath here how the roots are growing. Pretty amazing stuff. Lettuce loves water, so if you can get their roots in some water, they're gonna grow like wildfire. We have some pinhole leaks in this as well. We noticed that underneath here, we have I'm not really sure where this leak is, but there has to be some kind of hole in the plastic somewhere here, because we know it's not overflowing. We just know that it's coming from underneath. So we'll be revisiting that in the next couple of days, and the water kind of leaked all throughout here as well. So we're gonna put the water movement on hold for a couple of days so we can track that leak down. It hasn't been too bad because we were able to catch all the water that leaked over here. So by the time it gets down here, our blocks were able to absorb and bring in the water to our cistern. This cistern is like 5 feet by 4 feet. You guys can see over here, but that's literally all the water that we lost before we were able to stop it, which is the good thing about being here every day. This is full, and this can hold 1,320 gallons of water in this thing. So we got 1,000 gallons probably caught in here, and then we probably lost a few hundred gallons, maybe a little more than that. We have a lot to do today. We're gonna be going to to the house up there because Eduardo and his family are going to be moving up into 2 of the bedrooms and utilizing that section for future offices as well. We're going to use a couple of those rooms for offices and things like that for R1T1. Second thing about being up there is we're going to have to get them to be furnished. They need a bed, they need a gas stove, I don't know, just the regular things you need in a house, maybe a fridge or something like that. So we're going to go ahead and try to chase those things down today. We're gonna be doing a gate. So let me show you the motor. A buddy of mine has told me that he wanted a gate like ours. He did not have the contacts to quickly get this gate done. And so this is basically a gate. It kind of sits on the floor. It has a track right here, which I'm sure many of you might have some of these gates in the States. This is an American brand. So he has an old gate that's just been rusting, and it opened like this, two doors, and that whole setup wasn't really ideal. It may have been at one point, but it's been really hard to keep up and maintain. So especially when the power goes out, this brings you a battery backup. And we have that quite often here, where we can definitely benefit from having a battery in case the power does go out. It'll still open and we're not trapped outside. This is the size of the bolt that's going to be for the garage door motor, and then we'll give it to Byron, who is our electrician on the property. He's not like a real electrician. He's just more comfortable with electricity than the other guys, so we're going to put him in charge of it. We're going to go get some tin for the roof. All right, let's go. Okay guys, we are going to Tegucigalpa, to where we can go and get him a bed, a fridge, and possibly a stove. Those are the 3 main things he needs right now. The rest of that stuff that we need to live in the house can come later. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get these 3 main things out the house today. So we'll see what happens when we get there. Pero trae el base también. Sí. Este es muy pequeño. That's what we do. We just hang around until we can pay for our things.
A llevarte esto también.
So we ended up getting this one because we have a better one at our house. We're gonna buy this for ourselves and pay the difference to upgrade ours and then give him a better one than that one. So we'll go ahead and keep this one for ourselves and give our used one to Eduardo for the guest house. It's not much of an upgrade, but it is gonna be a little bit better probably for these 2 because they're not on the side. I think that helps. And this metal is a little bit better quality than ours. So we're gonna go ahead and take this one. Vamos a tirar eso arriba en la parrilla. Levantar aquí. Levantar tuyo. Levantar. Ok, ahora cambiar la vuelta. Alright guys, so we got the bed, the stove, and the fridge. We kind of upgraded a couple of the things because this is going to be a long term, so we're not looking to do this for a short term, so we're going to go ahead and get it like this. I'm sure you're excited. ¿Qué piensa?
Emocionado, papá.
Alright, let's get home and get this stuff unloaded. Hey guys, so this is my friend Jimmy. He is here with us at the aquaponics. He's actually an expert in aquaponics, and he's giving me some tips on how to manage the aquaponics. hopefully he will become a teacher for us part-time right now, since aquaponics doesn't require 24-hour maintenance. It's more like a weekly kind of thing. So we're gonna check that out here and see if there's some things we can do, like clean out some of this mud in the gravel pits, and listen to see what he has to say about adding some things or taking away, and seeing how we can make it better. Tengo dudas con el micrófono. Mire el micrófono que tengo en el agua casi. So what do you think here, man? Si no aprende, no hacen. Do we need to do anything with this? Oxygen?
Oxygen.
So we're back at the fishing farm and all that, tilapia and everything. So right here, we're gonna level this out, which we did. Well, my guys did. We have been putting up a couple rows of blocks just to make it aesthetically look a little prettier. And then we're gonna cement all this across and put some picnic tables. Behind you, we have our little store. I say store, but it'll be more like a storage for aquaponics stuff. And we'll have a little window here in case we wanna use it, but it'll be good for light. Also, just put the roof up today, so we're gonna strengthen it as well. It's just kind of up temporarily so we can utilize this space, but we're gonna go ahead and put some supports out here as well and weld up some braces so that this can be a little stronger. We built it out a little bit so that the block wouldn't get wet on the front, or if you're standing here, you don't have to worry about getting wet when you go in the door. I don't know if you guys like our little entrance here. It's a little dirty right now, but once we pressure wash it down, it'll be all real nice and pretty, some big steps. The tractor's back. He is actually about to leave. He just dug up a bunch of dirt up there, so I'd love to go take a look at that and see how that turned out today. Guys, we are up at the top of the hill where we're gonna be putting our building. Just to give you guys kind of an understanding, this is mostly rock. I'm just gonna tell you right now, the majority of this is pretty much extremely compacted dirt, like a rock. It's really mixed. It's not all rock, but I'm gonna say the majority of it is. So we definitely needed the backhoe. And you could tell he's already lowered this roughly 6, 7, 8 feet in some areas. And now we just need to push some of this down the hill and level it out. So hopefully over the next couple of more days, we'll see this mound disappear. So we're really excited about that. So cannot wait to get this thing done so we can start the footers of this building over the next couple of weeks, and then have our team put the building in. So if you guys are not sure about the building and how much more we have to fundraise, always trying to fundraise for the building. So if you want to give me a call and give me a shout and let me know if you guys are interested in supporting it. This is going to be the trade school where we're going to be building a welding shop, mechanic shop, a plumbing shop, electricity, and technology. So all of those 5 things are going to be in here. So we're really looking forward to it. So hey guys, and if you guys want to continue following us and get notifications, make sure you hit the subscribe button there on the bottom. This is Missionary Experience. We hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we can't wait to make the next one and let you guys know what updates we have for you next week. Take care. So while they're eating breakfast, because he told me to wait 5 minutes, and I don't want to waste 5 minutes. Tengo dudas con el micrófono. Mire el micrófono que tengo en el agua casi.
Micrófono anfibio.
No. Sí.
Levantar aquí.
Levantar tuyo. Levantar.